quick report on Elizabeth. Elizabeth's doing great, which is the good news. Doing very, very well. And what I'd like to do is just take a few minutes to talk about sort of what's happening in the world today. And particularly what all of us have been seeing on our television screens the last few days. You know, we have this ongoing conflict between Hezbollah and the Israelis. We've got Hamas launching missiles out of Gaza into Israel. We have the ongoing war in Iraq, which is an extraordinary mess. Something I think we have a responsibility to do something about, to change this failed policy that we're seeing now from the Bush administration. And let me just say to all of you, most of you know this already. One of the reasons is you're probably here. But I voted for the Iraq resolution, and I have said since, and I stand by this, that my vote was a mistake. I take responsibility for that. I think it's important for us to tell the truth about those of us who supported this war and now believe it was a mistake. I thought some time ago it was a mistake. In addition to that, we have Iran and its president, Ahmadinejad, trying to obtain a nuclear weapon, which is an extraordinarily dangerous thing. So we live in a very dangerous world. There's no question about that. But if you look at the way this administration, and America for that matter, has been reacting, which is really what it is, it's reacting. You don't see any long-term view about what America needs to be doing. I've spent a lot of time traveling around the world the last couple of years. I've given speeches, I've met with a lot of leaders around the world. The one thing that's clear to me is the world does not see you. They don't see your character. They don't see what you're made of. They don't see what you care about, what your priorities are. Here's what they see. They see America expanding America's use of its military. They see what they perceive to be America trying to expand its influence in the world. What they don't see is they don't see our better angels. They don't see that we're willing to engage in issues that are outside our own self-interest. They don't see that we care about the huge moral issues that face the planet. And there's so many chances for us to do something about this. I mean, global poverty. Half our planet lives on $2 or less a day. 3 billion people. And where is America? Where is American leadership? We are dragged kicking and screaming to doing anything. Right now, there's a genocide going on in Africa, in Sudan, in Darfur. Hundreds of thousands have already died. Women are being raped, families driven from their homes. We said, my country said, after Rwanda, we would never let this happen again. Not on our watch. Remember the phrase? It's happening right now. Right in front of us. Genocide. Where is America? We're back. Well, they don't really look at what we do around the world. They also look at what we do here at home. Well, those images that came onto our television screens out of New Orleans, we're not the only ones who saw them. The whole world saw them. What they want to know from us is will the richest, most powerful nation on the face of the planet actually turn its back on 37 million of its own people who wake up every day worried about feeding and clothing their children. And one thing that our country, our people understand, that politicians just don't seem to get, is what we do for the victims of the hurricane, for that matter, what we do for millions of Americans who live in poverty every day, is not about them. We don't do it for them. We do it for us. Because it says something about who we are. It says something about the character of America. How we respond to those who live in it. And I'll tell you one other thing. You know, I don't want to be pie in the sky, you know, like I don't live in the real world. But there is one thing I am sure of. I spent the last 3 or 4 years going all over this country. There is a hunger in America. A hunger to be inspired again. People are looking for something new. Our party, we need to get into it. We used to be the party of big ideas. We were the party of backbone and courage and leadership. We need to be that party again. Not just for the world and not just for our party, but for America. Our country needs us so badly. And by the way, it's not just doing something about poverty. That's a piece of it. It's just a piece of it. You know, we have a huge moral obligation to do something about 46, 47 million of our own people who have no health care. that takes America away from its dependence on oil in the Middle East. We have to change where we are today. We have to. But I want to say something about this, and this applies across the board to what I'm talking about. We got plenty of politicians in America. What we need are leaders. And we need leaders that will tell us the truth. You listen to these politicians. Listen, do we need to invest in clean alternative sources of energy? Of course we do. Wind, solar, biomass, biofuels, all things, ethanol, all things that people in Iowa know a great deal about. But it is not the truth to tell the country that we're going to solve our dependence on oil just by doing that. We need to ask America for a new kind of patriotism. Patriotism about something more than war. We need to say to the country, it is important for your country for you to be willing to conserve. It is important for your